So Rhonda and Langhorn scope of work is going to be a bush trimming, a little bit of mulch install, and then spraying some weeds that are in the rock area. So starting here, this is all the work's in their backyard. Best way to get back here is around this side. So like a little steeper and more steps on the other side. So come around the right hand side of her house. So we're in the backyard here. So this bush, you can basically just do a light like trimming back of it. You know, she didn't even want anything originally, but I just told her, hey, you want us to trim that up because it's kind of a small job. So I was trying to add a little bit more on. But so you can take like a 8-foot ladder with the extender pole and such. Nothing dramatic, just like kind of a cut to try to like give it a little more of a round shape. I would cut the bottom a little bit of a line just to kind of clean it up. Again, just kind of use your overall judgment on what looks good, but it doesn't have to be a dramatic cutback. The only spot I would get a little more aggressive in would be along the house. It's getting into the house, so you know, cut it so it's not touching the house, give it a little bit of clearance. Everywhere else, you know, it's a pretty big bush, so you could probably still cut it back at least a foot everywhere and it would still look fine. But again, just kind of give it a little bit of a round shape when trimming it. And then same thing over here, it's kind of coming onto the deck, so you can cut that back a little bit. So that's it for that. And then this area, just weeding out. So obviously that's a plant, that's a plant. These things are all plants throughout all of it. Some of the dead stuff of the plant, maybe just hand rake it out a little bit. And then obviously you have some weeds here. So, and then I would rake out a little bit of the old mulch that's here as well. And then if you can, let's just hook her up and try to pull out the weeds that are in the retaining paver rock wall here. Just kind of pull them out. Maybe even spray it a little bit when you're done. And then fresh mulch in here. Then moving it here. So this little walkway area, you can leave those 2 plants, but the rest of it, you know, just I would like string trim it out a little bit or pull it a little bit, but essentially just like looking to spray this spot right here. And then lastly, just take the backpack sprayer. No need to do hand pull weeding, but just walk around all this and just spray all this area. Obviously be very careful when you do walk in here that you don't step in it. I always say this, but don't step in it and then step into the yard, because if you even get a little bit on your shoe, step in the yard, it'll be dead within a day. So anyway, so do it strategically when you're walking. Like do that last and have one person very conscious of where they're spraying and where they're stepping type of thing. It's not so bad with the weeds up there, but I would still spray it. It's more bad up here and then obviously right here. So kind of spray all that. I'm not going to do anything for the front yard. She has stone out front. It doesn't look as bad, but we'll just keep all the work to the backyard. So only spraying you'll do is in this area. That's it. So you can just use Roundup and access to her water. So and that's it.